from a life of farming, it's pretty much to expect the unexpected. And when things are going super smoothly, you almost need to be prepared. Last night, everything was doing great. Combine's running good, and beans were good and dry. Really running good, and we got the buggy filled up. And in typical fashion on the farm, we have to cross culverts to get to other parts where there's big ditches. And we got some big ditches. We crossed this culvert, and we had trouble out of it last year. We had to put some dirt in it. It had a hole that blew out in the culvert. Well, it looked pretty good. It was real grown up, so it's hard to see just great. We both crossed it with our combines, and the buggy was loaded. I felt it kind of sink with my combine, but I was able to get across it. Same for my dad. Well, our buggy man got on there last night, and we had the buggy loaded, and when he was going across, the tire fell down into the hole, and now the buggy is like sitting on the frame. I'm headed out here now. We're gonna get the they're headed probably to get the Trackhoe. We're going to try to get it out with the Trackhoe. We're gonna probably have to dig out a little bit, but yeah, that's the kind of excitement we get to deal with when things seem to be going great. You almost need to be a little prepared. Well, here it is. Pretty lucky actually that this thing didn't just turn over into the ditch. Old tractor tried. You see it was clawing and trying to pull it out of there. Dug down in there pretty good. Got a mound of dirt behind them. I don't even know if the video quite do it justice. Look at that, how much the tractor dug. But you can see here, it's not good. It is laying frame over here. It's got a big hump there to come out of. Here's where kind of you can see how it's sunk down, but look at that. Boy, that joker is stuck. Yeah. So a tractor, you know, we got cable, we could hook up another tractor to it, try to pull it with two tractors. That would not budge that thing. So they're gonna get the Trackhoe and bring it out here. We'll probably have to break out a shovel. It actually looks like it may have even sunk down a little more overnight, but she is stuck. But again, like I said, that's a pretty big ditch right there. You can't really see it because of the weeds. I'm just glad it didn't turn over all the way. It's loaded. So that's what's on the agenda this morning. Got to get that fixed or get it out of there. I got that broke lug bolt on my driver's side of my combine up there. I got to get that, and need to get it fixed because I don't want my dual to rip off. So it's always something, always something. Got to get my go-go juice here, some good old Black Rifle coffee. All right, so I'm gonna try to, gosh, it's a lot of digging there. I'm gonna try to dig a little bit of this out, kind of in front of this tire here, if I can. Golly, that's gonna be awful. Just to help get it out of there a little better. This is gonna be, because there's roots and stuff in there, it's not gonna be a particularly fun ordeal here. We don't want the Trackhoe to potentially rip the tire off here. And you don't ever really know what is going to happen to the equipment. So this is our good buggy. If you've watched the farm tour video, you know, we don't really want to trade this buggy for that orange one. So, but as you can see, the combines, they're stranded because this is the only way across. Dang, it fell off into that hole there. See that? It's not as deep on that side, but still wouldn't want to fall off in it. Like a charm. Glad nothing tore up. You never know. So now I'm actually headed to Ripley to get some belts. I got a couple belts looking kind of crappy. Got that broke lug bolt I showed y'all, so I'm headed to get all that stuff and get back and try to cut a few beans. Just got back and look at that. She is good to go. Got it across. There's no holes. The power of a Trackhoe, a little dirt work, it's nice. So we're back in action and gonna get back to rolling. If you'll notice, I'm actually on the grain buggy now. See the tractor buggy there. Combine's parked. Both of our drivers, they're out hauling some. Got a call, and one of our drivers, he had a blowout on the truck, which is not uncommon. So he was gonna, I guess, try to get to the place, to the granary. Well, then he calls back, had another blowout. So we're like having a whammy of blowouts today, and so now it's gonna be a while probably before he's back. So here I am on the buggy, and hopefully we can get him some help and get that truck fixed pretty quick so that he can get back. But like I keep saying, it is always something. Luckily my purple truck is here, so I'll be able to unload and we'll be able to keep running. But folks, it's always something. starved to death, and luckily Bennett, that works for us, is like the master of snacking. So got me some fruit snacks, an oatmeal cream pie, and some Cool Ranch Doritos. Getting some good healthy snacks in. You gotta stay well fed. Can't work on an empty stomach. So I don't know if you can see very well, but yeah, you can hear it probably. Choking up. This right here is exactly why I don't like these Hydroflex, or not necessarily the Hydroflex headers, but these deadgum auger feed headers. They're cheap, and as a young farmer, I pretty much got to take what I can get starting out. And
somebody done dumped all that grass right here.
I can't stand how freaking often these things choke up.
Big Logan's buddy that had the corn cows last year. Yeah, winding up on you one time.
So I didn't even get a chance to stop the video, hardly, and it choked up again. Barely made it anyways. On a Draper header, the belt feeds it all in there in like an even flow. On these headers, it'll pile up, and then all of a sudden a big wad goes in there and it'll choke up the combine, and it is incredibly aggravating.